Hi everyone, welcome to this practice. This is going to be a flow for if you have period cramps, or maybe if you just have a tummy ache and you want something that is gentle and that is going to make you feel really nice and relaxed. So what you will need is a pair of blocks. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. You can always get a bolster, and if you don't have a bolster, you can get a pillow, and that will be workable as well. So let's come to a seated position. We'll just take one breath just to start this practice off. So roll the shoulders back. Start slowly releasing any tension in your upper body. Maybe just gently move around the spine, side to side. I always like going a little bit like a box. So you go around to the right, go back, go around from the back, come back up, and you make a box. So picture the box in your mind as you're going across, and just be gentle. And then let's just reverse for 2 rounds here. And last one. Very good. We're going to take one breath to set our intention for this practice. So maybe just to create that space and energy around us for this class. So roll the shoulders back, relax the jaw, relax the eyebrows. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands all the way down towards your heart. And we just want to give ourselves and our bodies a little bit of love. So you can just say something that you're grateful for within your body. And then release the hands down towards the side. So we're going to bring a block or that pillow if you have for our first pose, which is going to be a gentle butterfly, a seated butterfly pose. So you're going to bring your heels and toes together. And to make it a little bit more yin, you're going to place that block on top of the feet, just really gentle. And what we're going to do is just gently fall into that block. You can let your forehead rest on it. And just adjust it if you need to. You can hold on to your feet and just place your fingers on the block as well, just so that you don't feel like it's going to slip out. And just relax here. This is such a good yin stretch. You could stay here for as many breaths as you need. Let's just take 2 more. And last breath. Press your hands onto that block. Bring yourself all the way up and back. You're going to come for another stretch this time. It's going to be our hero pose, but it's going to be a little bit supported. So you can grab your pillow or your bolster, and I want you to put it like almost at the base of your spine, just to support your back. Now, if your ankles feel really tight, you can just take this as a reclined stretch instead. So you could stretch your legs out and just let your back fall onto the bolster. If you want an extra stretch, you're going to leave it here. And I just want you to ease all the way down onto the bolster. And just relax. This is a really good quad stretch. And because it's supported, you just feel really safe. You can bring your hands all the way up towards the top. And at any point, if you feel like the ankles are stretching a little bit too much, you could untuck from this position, and I'll just show you the modified version as well. So if you are comfortable in this one, you can stay in it. I'll press myself up. You could untuck, and you can either straighten the legs out like this and take that stretch, just relaxing, or you could even just come back into that butterfly since we already opened up the hips. So you can try any one of these variations. Maybe you place your hands around your stomach and feel how it feels to breathe into that area. Last breath. And gently press your palms onto the mat and slowly lift yourself all the way back up. And we're going to come into a supported bridge pose. So you can take your pillow or your block. I'll do this one with a block. And we're just going to place it underneath our hips and lift our hips up here. So you can place the block on this medium satin, and it should be a little bit towards the base of your spine, like on your tailbone area. And this is our supported bridge pose. So just relax and do the same thing. You could place your hands here, give yourself a little bit of love, and just hold it for a few breaths. And feel free to pause this video if you feel like there's a stretch that feels really, really good for you and you want to stay in that stretch for a little bit longer. Last breath. You're going to take the block, lift your hips up, gently slide it out, roll yourself all the way back down. We're going to bring our knees into our chest, give ourselves a really, really gentle rock, and come all the way up. And we're going to take a Sphinx pose here, so you could untuck the toes and just gently come to lie on your stomachs, bringing your elbows a little bit further out from in front of you, placing your palms front, and we're just thinking about pressing up and out, gentle stretch for the back. Make sure that the elbows are just a little bit in front of the shoulders so you're able to broaden and open here. Keep thinking of lifting the chest. This is a really, really good relaxing back bend stretch. It's not as deep as Cobra, and you're able to just sit here, let the back stretch, maybe wiggle it out. 2 more breaths. Very good. You're going to gently bring yourself all the way back down. Press the palms and slowly come all the way up and sit back into that child's pose. You could bring your hands all the way around to your ankles and relax the head down. You're going to press your fingertips into the ground, gently bring yourself all the way up, and we're going to open our legs a little bit wide. And we're going to take a supported pancake stretch. So I'll use the bolster for this one. You could use a pillow. You're just going to place it along the side. Place your right hand down, and you're just going to rest here like a gentle side stretch. Take about 3 breaths here. And then you're going to move it over towards the next side. So just place it. You could also do this with a block. Just think of opening the chest and maybe gently reaching that hand all the way across. If it's too much to bring this hand, you can also rest it down. Still get that feeling of the side stretch. And let's go all the way towards the middle. So you could place the bolster here. If this is a little bit too low for you, you can actually prop it up with some blocks. So maybe you could bring the blocks like this and just kind of prop it up. This is one option. Another option is to just use one block and kind of tilt it, hold on to it, and just relax down into that seated pancake stretch. It's really nice if you do this with the block here and like put a bolster or pillow. Feels like if you're giving something a nice hug. It's a really nice stretch for when you have cramps, when you just want to take a gentle stretch for the body and have it supported by your props. I'm going to gently come all the way back up. We have 2 more stretches to do. So we could do these lying down. You're going to gently lie all the way down. And I want you to bring the left knee into your chest. You're going to roll that left knee down towards the right side. And you're going to bring that right foot up. See if you could reach hold of it with your left hand. and come into this cat tail twist pose. This is a really, really good one. And just relax for a few breaths. You'll feel like if you're trying to hold yourself up, but really just relax into it. And let's take the next side. Roll yourself back up. Right knee into the chest. Roll that right knee all the way down. Pick up the left foot. Grab hold of it with your right hand. And stay here in this twist. Take 2 more breaths and we'll go into our last pose, which you can hold for as long as you like. Gently roll yourself back out. So this last pose is legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall immediately nearby, you could actually just place a block underneath your hips or the bolster and just think of lifting your legs all the way up, or you could scoot in closer towards the wall and then just let the legs go up the wall. So this is our last pose for today. Just relax here. You can stay here for as long as you like. Maybe wiggling your toes and seeing how that feels. You can stay in any of these poses for a little bit longer. Whenever you're ready, you could bring it down and you could gently just maybe give yourself a little hug, small little rock. And whenever you're ready, you could stretch the legs out and take your last few breaths in a resting position. So I'll leave you here for today. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you on the mat.